dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just remember. Just remember. Just remember. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just remember. Just remember. Just remember. Just remember.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sim Racing Media Network. We are live here from beautiful Richmond, Virginia for the final race in the Racers Elite Xfinity Series race. Xfinity Series Championship, I would say. Oh my goodness, already going to mess it up to start. Myself, Angel Santiago, we are here with the Sim Racing Media Network. My broadcast partner here, Troy Thomas. Troy, how are we doing tonight?
I am doing well on this Wednesday night. Looking forward to closing this season out, crowning a championship, and it should be a good race.
Yeah, it should be a good race. Richmond, definitely one of our favorites. We've got our champion, of course, crowned coming into this race on some rather dominant fashion. If you guys haven't been watching these last couple of races,
yeah, I mean see if he can sweep the playoffs would be a major deal for our champion Nathan Mann. So congrats on the championship, bud, and let's see if you can just sweep the playoffs.
Yeah, we're gonna make him wait till the end of the race before we do it. You gotta do it the right way and do it after the race. You know, that's when the championship celebration is officially needed to be celebrated. So, nonetheless, drivers have gotten their qualifying already started. Apologize, we had a little bit of a late start. The paints, we're having some issues with our trading paints here, where I see one thing and my broadcast partner here, Troy Thomas, sees something different. So, unfortunately for you guys and the fans, you have to see what I see. So
we keep you on your toes.
There you go. Exactly.
A racing interactive experience tonight.
Oh God, I love the different opportunities we can bring to you here.
Yeah.
Andrew Teft, the man in charge here, gonna get the pole position here tonight with Sean Dunaway in second, Brandon Honeycutt in third, and then Dennis Kane gonna be in that fourth position. But just a quick shout out there, Andrew Teft, man, great qualifying lap to put himself on pole.
Yeah, Andrew wants to finish out strong. I mean, he's had a couple bad weeks, so nothing better than starting on the pole and starting off good for tonight.
I couldn't agree more than that. As we follow these drivers, they get ready to get started here. We'll go continue through the field. Nathan Mann in fifth. Kind of surprised he's not on pole himself for once. Lee Campbell on his outside there in the sixth position. Todd Slauson, Jesse Fox going to round out row 4. And then row 5 belonged to Michael Bennett. And then our very own here, Alan Bergen.
Alan's going to be in the race tonight.
I love seeing that. I think the lights are off on the pace car, so we're going to be going... I think it should be 2 to green, but because of short tracks, but you never know here.
Well, lights are off. Andrew's ready to go.
No, it didn't come down. See, that's what I'm telling you. See, that's what it did to us last time. All right.
Just keeping us on our toes.
See, everyone's got to be kept on their toes here tonight. Brendan Wilcox, Richard Odie going to be there in row 6. These drivers here did not put a qualifying lap down. Trevor Woodward, William Skinner, Truth Hoke. I don't think Chris Milton made it back in. That actually would round out your field there with Truth Hoke in 15th. Yep.
Looks like we only got 15 of them tonight, so...
So, yeah, see, Melton and Hinton did not get the opportunity to start here tonight's race. Jesse Fox, looks like you're getting your top 16 tonight.
Yeah, congrats. Congrats, Jesse.
Getting ready to go. Green flag racing. The iRacing.com pace car going to hit pit lane one final time for the season here. And Barney the Flagman drops the green flag. Andrew Taft, we're green flag racing here at Richmond. And Sean Dunaway, he's going to have a pretty good restart there on the outside. He's going to stay in second, but not bad there on the outside.
No, not bad. Andrew got a good jump once that green flag went flying, so he's wanting to stay in front of that 01 machine of Sean Dunaway's. Brendan Honeycutt's back here behind Dennis Kane looking to make the pass for third.
Oh, man, you see already, I think that was a 22 with Todd Slauson getting really loose there off of 4. Cold tires, not going to be your friend here tonight.
No, so in turn 4 is dangerous enough, so... there goes Lee Campbell.
Lee Campbell
coming off the 2.
Great save. He's still that Ken Schrader throwback, unless he's not, and just my trading paints is still just messed up on its own.
Yep. It looks like Ken Schrader to me, too, on this end. So
got 67 degrees for the ambient temp here tonight, giving us a track temp of 69 degrees. So the tires are going to be very cold, really, to start this race. You're going to have to give yourself a few laps before they really get settled in.
Yeah, you're going to need about 10 to 15 laps to get these tires up to temperature, and then we'll see cars be moving around throughout the night. That high lane might come to work, the middle lane come to work, but...
And that's probably what I love about Richmond so much, is that you can just go to the very bottom or to the very top, and in order to be successful here, you have to be able to do any of them, because you're going to have drivers who are successful on one or the other, but can't do, both, and their success is going to be, finding your way around either one of them.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. You can't have 2 drivers who can run the bottom good and try to make a good race. So like I said, they're going to have to be searching for that other line, as Nathan Mann's all over the back of Dennis Kane here for 4th position.
Oh, that's going to move up a little bit here. Going to let him go on by off of 4.
You might say, you have it. I'm not going to race you too hard yet.
I was like, man, this is get a good race from behind, and then nope, never mind. Dennis Kane.
Like Lee's trying to make a pass on Dennis Kane as well.
Well, Dennis talked about. Ooh.
Pretty
I think
close
Lee's
there.
still loose going into turn 3. And Dennis Kane, you talked to us, last week at that top 3 finish, right? Where he was excited for Richmond, and he knows the importance of saving tires at a track like this.
Oh yeah, well he mentioned it last week how he could have done a better job of saving tires to catch Nathan Mann, which all of us could, but tires are a premium anymore. I mean, just every racetrack we go to, it's like one of the things we always talking about is the tires.
Let's talk about our fastest driver so far here of the night. Now 7 laps in. That's number 55 of Truth Hoke in the 13th position back here. So fastest lap from 13th. I'll say that. And everybody really from him in 11th now. All the way up to first. It's all within a tenth and a half speed-wise.
Yeah, Truth's up 4 positions, and Richard Odie's up 3, so...
2.5 tenths, sorry, but yeah, it is. I mean, I know it's a short track where each tenth is a little bit longer, but still, it's not. That's still pretty good, close racing right there. You see Odie making a pass now.
Oh yeah, Odie is inside the 26 car of Brendan Wilcox.
That's a newcomer here for this series here. Number 26. Good looking paint scheme here tonight. Appreciate you showing up in a really good looking paint scheme.
He's got that Bass Pro Shop. Let's see. Yep.
Josh Berry. That white, I just love the white on there, that grayish.
It makes it pop.
Yes. Let's see Richard Odie finishing up his first season here in Racers Elite.
Truth going to the outside, trying to make a pass.
He's going to make the pass. Truth is up 5 spots.
Truth's feeling racy tonight.
Truth was feeling racy last week too. Let's not forget that. So let's
hiccup.
This is a good maybe some good momentum to carry into next season, and maybe Truth asking for some more short tracks because I mean I know Homestead's a mile track, but that's a flat track. It may as well be a short track.
Yeah, it might as well be like you said. But I like his spotter view. So
yeah, it's one of my favorites as well. You just get that outside view, see where the spotters are looking at, and see how Jesse Fox with that 26 as well.
Yep, everybody else is single file. Jesse Fox on the side of Brendan Wilcox there.
He's going to be able to slide right on. But 26 is clear that he's just wanting to be as respectful as he can around these drivers. It's his first time around them, it looks like.
Yeah, don't want to make no mistakes or nothing, so...
Yeah, it's much appreciated there on a driver like him. You see, Woodward. You mentioned is a driver from the Truck Series, right?
Yep, Woodward is one of my teammates from the Racer Elite Truck Series, and so is SRM's on Alan Bergen right there. So Trevor's trying this race out tonight as he went on the outside of Alan, and looks like William Skinner is as well.
Yeah, William Skinner. Not familiar with him either. So he's running out his first race here. You see Alan. Alan was with the problem car where he's 89 in on iRacing, which he's supposed to be, but there's an 86 here.
Yeah, and he's 86 on your all's view, so we're messing with your minds tonight.
No, you gotta have some type of fun. Here it is. There's a good little battle here for that 11th position, or 10th position. I think Jesse Fox had gotten around Odie. Yeah, Odie fell from 9th, actually, where Truth Hoke got by him as well. And Truth is hunting down Todd Slauson now.
Truth's all over Todd. Look at him.
And Todd's usually one of those drivers that you see starting, moving up the track, and he's actually, possibly losing 2 spots now from his starting position.
Yeah, Truth's got that car hooked up on the bottom tonight, which is the old school way of racing in Richmond right here. So
I love that. I love that drive around Richmond, right there around the bottom too.
Yep.
You still find a way to diamond it, even though you're not always completely attached to the bottom. You want to be just a little bit off of it, just like you see there.
Yep, Truth's kind of a half a lane up on that seam, as you can see. But
okay. Well, now Truth is gonna go a little higher in this one, but
naturally.
Well, and as the tires wear out, though, where you want to just keep that momentum, you're trying not to use that brake as much or slow down as much, especially here, where you don't want to get back in the throttle as much either, where you can possibly get loose. So that benefit of keeping your momentum is kind of running that outside a little bit, trying to just less brake and keep that momentum up.
Yeah, and you heard he's not on the he don't get on the throttle all the way until near the start finish line, so that shows these cars are a little bit, the racetrack's a little slick right now. So
yeah, it's very slick. It's got about 1.3 seconds to catch up to Michael Bennett in front of him in that number 1 car. Oh, there you go. It's updated now. I'm seeing a blank number 1 car previously. This looks like
I just got a 2-cone white and black number 1 car.
I didn't update for you. Okay, well, this time at least I updated for everyone the right way. So at least we're 50-50 at this point. This is a Campers in RV one, actually. Let's see. I know this is definitely one that's looks like a call. No.
Campers are? Yep, I see it on the YouTube. So
Is it an AJ Allmendinger? Yeah, that was a. That's what I was thinking. This was a colleague car. Yes.
yep.
Good looking race car there. As he's looking now under the number 14 of Lee Campbell for the 6th spot. As let's see, Lee actually started there in 6th and trying to hang on. This top 5. Look at this though. Everybody's kind of almost. It seems like Andrew Tett is holding everybody up because nobody's really pulling away here. It's 1 second all the way up to 5th.
Andrew was 2/10 faster that last lap than the second place car, roughly, of Brandon Honeycutt, but everybody's so close together on time.
Well, Nathan Mann, he's moved up 2 spots, having started back there in 5th, now up to 3rd, and he's looking now back on this 13 of Brandon Honeycutt, looking to make up another spot here. You gotta give that nice blip of the throttle in that middle of the corner, kind of help that car rotate a little bit. In 1 and 2, you gotta slow down so much though in 1 and 2.
Yeah. The throttle is just steps to.
We'll try this again. Typically that's one of my mic issues, but that time I had to just exit Discord.
Oh man, Nathan Mann wants to buy Honeycutt so bad right now.
He's gonna keep hounding him there. Wait, let's see this
He's
lap time for these drivers. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Let's see. Yeah. Honeycutt and Nathan ran about an identical lap time. And just a couple hundredths of a second slower than quicker than Andrew, our leader.
Yeah, so you see, even then we're starting to cut down little by little on these drivers, or on this lead here. At least, possibly at the moment. The Nathan Mann's definitely faster, but he's gonna have to find his way around a Honeycutt first. And I don't anticipate seeing pit stops just yet, but possibly here in the next maybe 20, 30 laps.
Yep, probably in 20 laps or so. But it's always the roughest. Tough decision to be the first one to make that green flag pit stop because you're always afraid that a caution flag will come out while you're in there. So, and here at Richmond, you probably most likely go down 2 laps during a pit stop.
Yeah, no, that's easily possible. See, they're making their way around their first lap car here. Alan Bergen just gonna go ahead and go out to the outside here.
89/86 car.
Alan doing a little bit of double work tonight. He's here with us in racing tonight, or right now for Racers Elite, and then he will be at 9:30, I believe, with the debut of Roughnecks. They're back with us with their Dirt series.
Very looking forward to seeing that broadcast. I'm not good on dirt, but I watch anything that's racing wise.
I'm off on dirt, but I'm happy to see that. And I know it's actually another Andrew that's put in a lot of work over in that league over there. So nice to see all that come to fruition, of course, for them as they look to put on that league here tonight at 9:30 on the Sim Racing Media Network. Again, so happy to have them back there. Nonetheless, this Racers Elite race, though, it's starting to heat up really good because up until right there where Honeycutt got to the back bumper of the 98, he was faster every lap there.
Yeah, the front 3 have pulled away at almost 2 and 4/10 seconds over a 4th place driver, Sean Dunaway. So
I almost wonder if Sean Dunaway, it looks like he's holding up Dennis Kane. Dennis Kane looking to give him a little bit of a bumper here. And it's a short track. You can do it.
Dennis drives it in deep into turn 1.
Is he going to use up that 0-1 just a little bit? And he's No, he's got a great run there off. Oh, it's going to be loose.
It's loose. Oh,
What a
save.
save. And he's still going to go in there with a chance to take a pass. A little too hard. The tires are hot.
Yeah. It's brought Truth Hoke into the battle with us, along with our Michael Bennett in one car. So, and here comes Lee Campbell to join into all the action.
Meanwhile, Sean's like, okay, I got to go, get away from you guys while I can. Man, what a great battle we're having right here.
Yeah,
for
it is.
And now, so for Dennis, he's just got to be careful. Oh, the 55. Wow, that's close.
That's close. The
There he goes.
crossover on.
Yeah, the Ford's got a good run.
Oh, he slides up. Oh, there's contact.
What a save there. He's going to slide right back up, though. Dennis Kane just.
Good save, Dennis.
That is 3 saves right there. We're going to have to back off for just a few minutes with him. Let him cool off.
Ooh.
Oh, something happened. Oh, there it is.
Oh, no. Alan and Todd. Oh, no.
Oh, Jesse Fox.
Jesse Fox.
Oh, see, I was like, I saw Todd dropping a lot of spots. I wonder if he was pitting, and well, that's what happened. So, all right.
Catch our breath.
He's under a lap car here, right?
Yep. Ooh.
Oh man, you know what happened here? I'll tell you exactly what happens here. He has no idea what's gonna happen with the 4 car. Let's jump on board here. He saw the 4 car go to the bottom.
He saw the wreck,
and he saw him come back up a little bit. Yep. So that's just bad. Oh man.
Just got into Allen.
That is just the worst placed, wrong time that you could possibly be. But here it is. Everybody's gonna come down pit lane. So.
Man, everybody can catch your breath now.
Wow. Well, that happens. Let's go and have our first commercial break here of the evening. Troy, give everyone a chance. Exactly. Take a deep breath. We'll be right back, everyone.
Whoa.
Ooh, I was close off pit lane. All right, we'll be back. And we are back live here from Richmond Raceway. This is the Sim Racing Media Network bringing to you live the final race, the championship race of the Racers Elite Xfinity Series. Here, of course, we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, but if you're just joining us, Nathan Mann wrapped up the championship last week on how many wins, Troy? Back to back?
3 or 4? He's won every race in the playoffs so
every race in the playoffs. So
he's going for the playoff sweep.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to go through Andrew Teff to get there because that entire first run there, was 35 laps, give or take, and it took him to the very end of the run to catch him, and it wasn't gonna be easy to pass him either.
No, the top 3, they's the class of the field, so. I mean, they're pretty much close on lap time, but it seemed like Honeycutt was a tad bit quicker there towards the end of that run before that caution came out, so.
I thank GST Spider in our YouTube chat as well for joining us and rooting on the number 28 of Nathan Mann as he's looking to restart on the outside here of Andrew Teff.
Yeah, Andrew took the inside. Nathan's going to start out on the outside, so.
I'll let you take this one away, but I think that we're going to be rather surprised of how big of a run that 28 gets on the outside here. Yeah,
especially later in the race. I think that outside line is going to be the line to go to. Is the iRacing pace car pulls off the pit road. Barney gets ready to wave the green flag, and we're back racing here at Richmond. Andrew with a big jump at the restart. Nathan's going to find him back on the outside, but ooh, Honeycutt's looking to get underneath Nathan Man coming off a 2. They're side by side going down the backstretch.
And what a run they have down the backstretch. They're looking into turn 3. It's going to be side by side for second. Honeycutt's to the inside of Nathan Man. Can he make something there off of 4?
Oh, no, it's low.
Oh, I pulled off at the wrong time. Dang. Oh, my goodness. He was pushing it hard.
Oh, he wanted that position bad. But I don't think he hit nothing, but
just 2 cold tires.
Yeah,
he had it clear. Oh, you know what? The 98. Did the 98 bobble in front of him?
I didn't. Let's see. Look like.
Hold on. I'm going to jump on board. I think he bobbles in front of him. And I think that's probably going to.
He got, yeah. He got a little loose. And I don't know, like you said, maybe he got on it too much on cold tires or what, but Andrew definitely got a little loose right there, so.
I don't know how these drivers missed this.
Poor
Look at
Todd's
this.
like, not again.
Oh!
I was like, not again.
If we need a toilet paper brand commercial moment of the evening, that's it right there.
Yeah. Todd's been in both of them tonight, so tough break for Brendan Honeycutt, though. He has a fast car, so it'll be fun to watch him try to drive through the field right now.
Guys, Brandon Honeycutt put down over 120 laps in practice before this race, and that's just in this session alone.
Yeah.
So he if there's somebody that was confident that they could try to make that push, it was going to be somebody who's put that many laps in. So I give him credit.
Oh yeah, he's put in the work. So, and you've got to get practice as much as you can during this Xfinity series. That's for sure. Any series, for that fact.
Thank you, Joseph, as well, for joining us to root on Nathan Mann. As again, we're looking on here, our Brendan Honeycutt at number 13, who brought out the caution. I wonder if, Troy, you would ever imagine, because some leagues doing the choose rule, how that would impact a race like Richmond, a short track where it really, I feel like, can matter which side you're restarting, inside or out.
Yeah, they use the choose rule in this league, but maybe later on during the race, maybe that high side would be the side to fire off on a restart. But right now, Andrew's done a great job on the past 2 restarts we have the race, so he's going to stay with it, I believe.
Yeah, I just. And so then, what if you're Nathan Mann, and let's say they allowed the choose rule for all the drivers, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that'd be.
I mean,
that'd be. I think Nathan wants to. He's going to go whatever opposite line that Andrew takes. So he's wanting that lead bad.
And that's what I love about about the different drivers, because I think you put not every driver is going to make that choice. I think that's a 50-50 throughout the entire field, to be honest with you. And I think more might go for the safer option and go for the inside.
Yeah.
I always say how hard are you to pass? And that's the choice you should make if you should go on that opposing lane. Oh
yeah, absolutely. Well, Truth Hoke's going to tell it's not hard to pass at all, because he's up 10 positions now, or 9 positions.
Goodness, yeah, he's gonna be up here into the 6th position. Yeah, it's flipping back and forth for you guys there, but he is gonna be restarting on the outside there. Lee Campbell in 6th, though. Andrew Teff, Nathan Mann, Sean Dunaway, Michael Bennett, and we just mentioned there Lee Campbell gonna make up your top 5. Truth Hoke, Dennis Kane, Brendan Wilcox, Richard Odie, Trevor Woodward. They're gonna make up your top 10 here, but we're getting ready to go green flag racing again. iRacing.com pace car hits pit lane. They're going to get to the Geico restart zone. Andrew Teff going to get into the gas very late. He's going to really mess with the field there. But Nathan Mann with a great restart still nonetheless.
Yeah, he fired off late in the restart zone, but look at Sean Dunaway looking for a fight for the 2nd position off of Nathan Mann.
And I was surprised because Nathan got a very good restart, but Sean got a pretty good restart himself. Nathan, he can clear. Yeah, Sean's gonna play it. He's not that aggressive driver to shove it in there, but he's got a good run here though down the front stretch.
Going to turn one, he's going to think about sticking that nose inside of Nathan.
He had a pretty good run off of 4 there. I wonder if Nathan had to lift a little bit.
I don't know if he had an issue with the car for a second or what, but Nathan was right on him. I mean, Sean was.
Sean looking for a little bit of fresh air in the front nose of that Chevrolet Camaro as he's going to look to the inside possibly of the 28. No, going to go right back to the outside. Just going to go opposite there, I think, of Nathan Mann.
Yep, he's searching around right now to see where his car is faster on these new tires, so not a bad idea to be searching right now since you got these fresh tires on.
Ooh, Andrew Teff going to put down a 22-22. Now these drivers feel more comfortable. We're already over a quarter of the way through the race. Well past that, actually.
Yeah, we are. Nathan Mann's getting close to the eye test, though. And Nathan would have to outdo Andrew that lap, that 22-15.
In fact, we're a few laps away from being third of the way through the race. But he's my goodness, 22-15. He's really starting to flex that muscle now. I wonder what. Give me Truth hope with some fresh air, and let me see what Truth can do.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's up to the 5th position right now, so.
Sean Dunaway, 22-20. That's faster than your leader.
Yep. Sean's the fastest fastest car on the racetrack that time, so. The night moves on, these drivers are going to go for a little bit faster. The front 3 are nose to tail going in turn 1. But Michael Bennett back there in the 4th position is trying to stay in touch with the leaders. Gets a little loose coming off of 2.
Well, he'll put down his fastest lap that last time around, a 22-23 to do it. Oh my goodness, what a lap and what a save.
Yeah, these cars are still a little bit loose right now as everybody's rear end starting to slide around.
Yeah, I got a couple laps here into this run now, and you wonder where Nathan Mann is just hoping if he can put some pressure here on Andrew Teft and force a mistake. But Andrew, he's methodical, and he's just gonna sit there and he's gonna force you to move him or go around him in another way because Andrew's a tough driver to pass.
Oh yeah, Andrew's not going to make a lot of mistakes, that's for sure. Like I said, he's going to make you either move him or you're going to have to figure out a way to get around him. But he's a tough guy to pass, like you said.
And let's not forget, guys, Andrew has not won a race this season, which is just uncharacteristic. So he just wants to win a race to finish the season already.
Yeah, I think he's won in every other series he's raced in, so he wants to end this season with a win, which would be a good way to end the season.
You see Sean Dunaway, he's starting to get a little to the outside, but that 28 to the rear bumper, that number 98, is he going to use that bumper a little bit?
Nathan's right on his bumper as he's coming down the backstretch there. See if he can get a run coming off of 4.
This will do great for Andrew Teft's short track average running position. Going into tonight's race, that average running position was 5.7, and been first about all these laps. So.
Yeah, he's led every lap so far in this race. So, like I said, it's gonna be a hard pass for Nathan to make.
Matter of fact, he had 10 laps short tracks led at all this season going into tonight. So, and that's 3 races we've had in them. So he's putting down a big difference there.
Oh yeah. Looks like the front 10 cars are single file now as we move on to lap 59.
A side-by-side battle with your buddy Woodard and my buddy Odie.
Yeah, Richard Odie and Trevor Woodward battling for the 10th position here.
Looks like Trevor's going to get around him there on the outside, and Dennis Kane now looking to make up some ground. Imagine Dennis had to get 11 really.
What happened? Trevor got real loose right there.
Oh, 78!
The bumper.
Oh!
And Dennis gets in the 70.
What in the world happened there? Odie just drive up and was he trying to dump him or?
I don't know what happened there.
Or move him? Maybe Odie said this is my chance to get past him again. Hold on, let's go back and see.
Don't know if the closing rate was more than he thought. But
yeah, that's a fair. I always love jumping into the driver's view. You can't judge more than until you see the driver's view.
Looks like Dennis got loose and Rick coming down the front stretch right there.
I guess this is a little too far up. All right, fast again now. Okay. I said it's a little too far back, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit. It looks like.
All right. I'll try one last thing with this, but if not, then it's not moving either. I'm having a problem with my SDK, I guess.
There we are. Trevor got loose coming off a 2, and I don't know if it's...
I would like to say the closing rate, yeah, makes sense, but I just don't know.
I don't know if they had earlier contact or what, but...
All right, well, it's our third caution here of the evening as we're just closing in on our halfway point, actually, of this race, and we got takers for pit road,
Ooh.
but we have some non-takers for pit road. Interesting.
Yeah,
here.
looks like the top 5 stayed out. No, Allen's coming in, so the top 4 stayed out. So, interesting strategy by some of these people. I'd have thought the leaders would come in since we've been on these, how long? About 30, almost 30 laps on this set of
30
tires.
laps?
So.
I mean, and it's they're not going to run out.
No.
4 extra, yeah, 5 total. It puts you about 30 some on a set. I mean,
So.
I guess technically, no. I'm doing my math wrong. Right?
It'd be 40 laps on 4 tires.
Oh, hold on. Oh no, it's 5 total. So I think it's 5 total because it's 4 additional to the one they start with.
Yep. So you might as well say they go 4 40s.
So about
They want to
32
do it
laps.
that way.
32 laps on if it's 5 total sets, including including the one they start on.
Yep.
So yeah, so this has been the perfect time to pit in for your second set.
Well, this will be interesting to see how this plays out with these guys behind them on quicker, fresher tires, or will the track position be king on this run?
Now, the what matters to me is gonna be if we have a early caution or a long green flag run here, because it's gonna benefit these drivers for them to have a long green flag run, the ones that came down pit lane. So those that came down pit lane, drive as easy as you can. You're gonna screw the top 3 drivers who are as fast as they are.
Yep, you're gonna be quicker than they are, so you don't want to abuse your tires as well. So,
And they're gonna have to
Andrew Tiff,
pit.
Nathan Mann, Sean Dunaway, and Michael Bennett, all of them 30 older tires. You might as well say. Oh, chess match going on tonight with the leaders.
I like that. Give us something a little different to talk about.
Oh yeah, so the first car on fresh tires will be Brandon Honeycutt. Or Trevor Woodward, who was in the accident just a second ago, so.
Let's see, yes. Yeah, your top 4 are the ones who stayed out.
So 4th on back, so 5th on back, got them fresh feel goods on.
Oh, Woodard took 2 tires, 6.3 seconds.
Ah, I did not pay attention to that.
I just saw it too. Green flag is getting ready to drop. Then
Oh,
we're
what a jump by Andrew.
Oh, what a great restart. He really got him that time. No, because you caught me sleeping. He caught me sleeping.
Because last time we went early, you got to keep them other drivers, got to keep them guessing when you're going. Oh, Sean Dunaway and Michael Bennett, awful close coming off a 2.
Dude, so good that you got the broadcaster confused. You had to have the second guy come in and help me out here.
My apologies.
No, don't apologize. Somebody realized I didn't. That's what I said. Andrew Teff caught me sleeping myself. Oh my! I was so ready for him to go later into that one, and Michael Bennett getting used up a little bit by Sean Dunaway. Those 2 drivers don't have new tires, so they're still on those old tires. They're not going to drive great here. And here comes the 13.
No, Brandon's wishing they'd hurry up and figure it out so he can get by them.
Yeah, well,
he is on them fresh tires.
And this is what Andrew Teff and Nathan Mann want to see.
Yeah, they want to see him being held up, that's for sure. Because they're still side by side. Oh, Michael gets a little loose coming off a 2.
Brandon's like, okay, I'm going to let off.
Man, this is some great racing for the 3rd position here.
I know we keep jumping into him, but man, this is a great view to see from behind.
So close coming off the corner.
Using every bit of racetrack is coming off of it, too.
Yes, they are. And Brandon just can't figure out where to go right now. He's being held up.
I'm just impressed that these two have stayed side by side as well as they have.
Oh, I am too. Haven't got into each other. They've got close a couple of times, but
some great respectful racing right there. Oh, that 0-1 had it for a little bit, but oh, that outside run is just enough.
Yeah, and Brandon's licking the chops. He's like, come on, I got to go. Oh, 0-1 gets a little loose in the 3 and 4.
The 13's going to have to go in a little higher. There it is, going a little higher, and then just kind of use a little bit of momentum. There it is, and he might just have to get him 3 wide, and that one might clear him. There you go.
He's clear.
No, the 0-1's not going to let him.
Sean Dunaway's fighting back on the inside.
13 said, I'm going to have to put a boot. Oh, here. Get a good run to the outside of the 0-1. There it is. No, not even. No. It's not easy to just put your car in that position either coming off of turn 4.
But there is a traffic jam behind these guys, that's for sure. Honeycutt finally gets around there.
This is that traffic jam we're talking about.
Here comes a freight train around Sean Dunaway too, so.
Yeah, those old tires are really going to start hurting him here. Now the 13 going to look at that one really gets down in front of him. Wow, that one wrapped the bottom really well, but here it is, the 13 to the outside of him.
Fred's going to go to the outside, going to get his money worth out of it.
That's smart for the one, just let him go to your outside. You keep running your line that makes you feel comfortable. He's got the fresher tires, let him go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here he is. He's got about 1.3 seconds behind Andrew Teff when he came across the line that time. But let's see, because Nathan Mann's looking now to the inside possibly.
Nathan's all over Andrew.
Man, you look at that. These guys are getting off throttle at almost the identical moments. You just look at the flames coming out of the exhaust on the sides here.
Man, Nathan was just 0.02 of a second quicker that lap.
Oh my goodness! And then Brandon Honeycutt was almost 0.3.
Wow, yeah, he'll be up there in a second.
Oh, that one was really loose there off of 2. He's got to hold him up a little bit. Great job on everyone driving there. We got too good of a battle here. I think we're okay with leaders for a moment.
Lee Campbell's going outside of
They're 3 wide
right there.
Almost.
Oh, thought they was going to make it. Oh, Truth dives in hard there in turn 1.
Truth had a hell of a run. Oh, they're going to make contact. What a great save, though, for Truth Hoke. Unbelievable.
Truth. He's on the apron. I don't know if the one car didn't see him there or he just dive on him, but good job, gentlemen.
I think the one was trying to slow up for everything that was happening. The 55 had a run, then fresh tires.
Good save.
Oh, my goodness. That was a great save there, Truth. And there it is, still trying to make another pass.
He's like,
right back on it.
Yep, inside of Trevor Woodward right there.
As Honeycutt looks to continue to march forward 0.2 quicker that last time around.
Yeah, he's there. It's just how hard are these guys going to race him when he gets up there?
Well, yeah, that's another thing, because as they always say, getting there's one, then passing him's another, but the 28's got to run on the inside. Can he do something with it?
Thought better of it. He's going to fall back in line and follow him.
But every single time he does, he peaks. That 98's going to look in his rearview mirror again.
He's just letting Andrew know he's still there. He hasn't drove away from him yet.
There it is.
Woo.
Oh, I'm waiting for that. Waiting for that 28 to use that old chrome horn, because guess what? That 13's. Oh no! The 13's ready to use that chrome horn.
I think he's on the inside of Andrew. Yep,
Oh,
coming up forward. Oh.
He's gonna use him up a little bit. He'll get his lap at least.
Yep, he's not. Oh, he's gonna be 3 wide in turn 1. Honeycutt with the power move.
And he's gonna use the 28 up too off of 2.
Ooh. Yeah, and this Andrew gonna fight back for second place here.
Yeah, he's gonna use that. Yeah, that 13 used that 28 up a little bit there off of 2. He kind of drove him up the turn, and the 28's gonna give 98 as much room as he can, and then he'll have him clear. It looks like into 1. Oh man, well, it's great. Here comes Lee Campbell. He's on fresh field goods as well.
And Lee's going to jump up here and join the fight as well, so he could be fighting with these guys here in a second.
And then Brandon Wilcox in his debut, up 6 spots right now, the biggest mover until you see Truth Hoke make up another spot. As he's trying.
He's inside of Dennis Kane as we go into turn 1.
As Todd Slausson's looking to the inside of the 01 of Sean Dunaway with those older tires. Oh, a little bit of contact. A lot of contact. That might
Look
be.
Look at Truth passes all three of them.
What a great job.
Wow. Oh, Dennis King gets into Sean.
Oh, there's just no room.
He saved it.
Sean's like, man, I'm just trying to make it around.
Truth Hope passed 3 cars down the backstretch. What a move.
He's looking for another here. Man, he shot him out of a cannon is what that is.
Yeah, he is. Todd slipped up a little bit. That was close.
That's just a little contact. That's what I love, though, about these Xfinity cars. You can have just a little bit of contact like that. And it's nice that here at Richmond, they can do it, and there wasn't a wreck there. We just keep on going. That's probably some of the best contact I've ever seen on iRacing, really.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. These guys are laying it all on the line tonight, that's for sure.
And you can hear it hard, too. And the 4 is going right back here at the 22. So Todd's just not having a great, maybe not a good track for Todd, because this is, we're used to seeing him make up spots, go up there in the top 5, and here, he's losing as the run goes on. So he doesn't seem to just, too confident. But this is not an easy track.
No, Richmond is not easy by no means. I mean, I've had my fair share of misfortunes on this track, so it's a tough track sometimes.
Many misfortunes.
I did win a modified hero race once, though, but it's a completely different car.
I can never say I've won a modified race at all, so.
Watching Andrew Teff here, pole sitter, trying to hold off Lee Campbell.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to for long. I mean, I know we're already now realize we're not 26 laps into this run, but maybe give or take 24 on the green flag laps. But
yeah,
it's still not enough. I don't think these tires would have evened out. I just think those tires are too old for Andrew Teft.
Yeah, but he's doing a good job, both him and Nathan Mann right now with them old worn out tires. So.
Yeah, and then you think about it, Lee Campbell, he's not a very aggressive driver in the sense that he's just going to send it in there either. So he's going to wait, and there it is. That's a really good there. You saw the 14 enter high and just kind of cut down loose. That's something you see a lot. I know for a fact in those modifieds, they look real fun when they do them.
Oh, yeah, they are fun. I mean, Lee's right on the yellow line coming off of 4. His car's handling pretty good because he's right on the yellow line.
Yeah, you have to have a good handling race car to get down on that yellow line. I know I can never do so.
See, he cuts it down on the exit there to try to get a run at Andrew. Because now he goes to the outside.
Man, he was not full throttle until after the start-finish line.
Yeah,
that's typical Richmond.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's not like you just get off the corner and you stomp on the gas. I mean, we talked about it earlier. This is one of them eggs under your gas pedal type of racetracks.
Ooh, yes it is. So we got a little bit of a battle here as well on track as these guys are still just staying there for the moment. The one of Michael Bennett's looking to get some. They're gonna hold off to 55 here. Truth Hope. He's trying to make up some more spots.
Yeah, Truth is about a 10th quicker almost to Michael Bennett that last lap. So Truth's recovering very good with his earlier little misfortune. Right on the bumper of him.
Oh yeah, he's Truth doing the same thing, and that's how you really you have to set up a pass. And you see that 55 got a good run there off of 4.
Good run. Yep, like I said, you have to set off that pass good, and Truth's going to dive it down in turn 1.
Setting it up is one thing, making it happen is another.
Keeps it above the apron that time. Gets a little loose, so have to regroup and try it again. Or not.
And you see what the 1 does himself? The 1's like, all right, if I'm trapped on the outside and I know I can try to pin the 55 in the middle of the corner as well, don't allow him to diamond it too much either.
Yeah, but Todd's going to look inside Truth right here, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, so Truth doesn't seem like he's just not fast enough to get under the 1 to make that pass. And that shows something considering the 1 is on that 30-lap older tires.
Yeah, and maybe where Truth got on the aprons, got a little heat in his tires is not helping him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he got loose. That's right. Yeah.
And it makes a difference when you get heat in the rear tires.
Oh no! He looks like he went to go move up a little bit, and it just moved up too much, and
no,
heavy contact there for the 55 Truth Hoke.
Yeah, buddy, your car's not driving straight.
No, not at all. Oh man. All right, we'll show that again, but we saw it in real time. Actually, we just missed William Skinner. Had crashed right before that.
Ruth had a good run inside, but Dotton just came up on him.
Yeah, and that's just that. You're just trying to finally make that pass, that frustration. Oh, and netcode not gonna help there either.
Netcode didn't help him none either. So, dang it, that sucks on both ends.
And then right before that, just a few 2 laps before, no, actually the same lap actually.
Ooh, he didn't hit the inside wall. That's so easy. So easy coming off the corners. Truth's got his wheel turned all the way to the left and it's still not going straight. Poor fella.
I made it on the pit lane at least.
Well, in this series we get one fast repair, so I'm pretty sure he's going to use that one.
Yeah, he's going to need it to be able to make it through to the end of this race. So, all right.
But look here, you know, Andrew has on old tires. Nathan Mann was on old tires. They still was in the top 5. So, and look who wins the battle off of pit road.
Yeah, did a great job of it. Nathan Mann did. Andrew Teff. What happened to Brandon Honeycutt?
I don't know.
He's coasting off of pit lane.
Still.
Does he have damage or?
I don't know if he's having technical issues or.
We saw him blink for a moment in his pit box, but I just assume, you know, the connection issue he slightly has every once in a while.
But he was creeping out of the pit lane.
Yeah, he still is. He might be having some type of issue. This is your leader, let's remember. And he got it on using the fresh tires to get past Andrew Teff and Nathan Mann.
Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. Huh.
That is unfortunate for your race leader at the time.
Don't know if he's got a penalty for speeding or tail end of the longest line or what.
But why was he so slow in his pit?
I don't.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, that puts Nathan Mann, the guy who's won 7 races here on the season. Yes, the last 4 in a row. Back on point, and Andrew Teff, he's back there in the 2nd position now.
Yep, the little roles are reversed this time, so we'll see what lane Nathan picks as we get back to racing here in a little bit.
Well, if you're Nathan Mann, you've had that outside, you're comfortable with it. What would you do?
If he feels comfortable in the outside line, I'd keep the outside line. Because you control the race and you can go whenever you want to in the restart zone. So, or try the inside line this time, which I think he's going to. It looks like.
Yeah, he's like, I like the inside line the way it restarts. His lights are off. And we've got 14 of our 15 cars are on the lead lap. So,
hey,
William Skinner being the only one with that damage we saw. Well, when we go green here, it'll be 61 laps to go.
Our boy Allen's up there in the 12th position, so he's having a good night other than his one little hiccup, so doing well.
Honeycutt's still not quite staying with the pack yet.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, iRacing.com pace car going down pit lane. Once again, Nathan Mann is going to be your new leader, and a great restart for him. So much so that Todd Lawson's going to go ahead and have a great battle. He's actually going to clear for 2nd.
Wow, what a jump by Nathan Mann. That's one of the advantages of being the leader. You can go anytime when you're in that restart zone. So
anytime.
And you do not want to see this picture that the field is seeing right now.
Oh, no, the 11 sideways in 3 and 4. We're catching all of these in real time. That was a great view, too, though.
Trevor Woodward just loses it, entering 3.
And I wonder, so you see where the 11 is right on his bumper? I wonder if he doesn't go in a little harder, thinking he's trying to avoid the 55 of getting into him, and you know, It's just overreactions that you have. Oh, nice job, Jesse.
Good job, Jesse. Whew. So yeah, sometimes you just get into mirror driving and you just lose track of where you're at. But luckily, no other drivers was involved in that crash. Just a spin for our friend from up north, Trevor Woodward.
Man, these drivers up front, they're already side by side, ready to go. They're ready to go green already.
You're like, all right, boys, let's get it lined up. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's coming down pit lane just yet. I mean, and I don't know if you can make it to the end.
No, neither.
I got an idea.
I would have.
You know what? We got one of our newcomers. Let's bring in William Skinner. He's out in the in pit lane. Hey, William. This is Angel and Troy here in the SRM broadcast booth. You got us, buddy.
I got you, buddy.
Well, I want to thank you here for joining us here tonight in the Racers Elite Xfinity Series. Unfortunately, not maybe the greatest way to start this one off.
Oh, no. I tried going for a little strategy play and came out of two there, got real loose, couldn't catch it, tapped the wall. It is what it is.
That's something I'm guilty of myself. William, if you don't mind, you're sitting there in pit lane. What's the fuel mileage looking like? What's the overall like fuel window?
Fuel window is usually about 76 laps.
Oh, so we're
definitely
good to make it to the end.
Oh, 100%. That's why I tried getting in about lap 80, 88, 89 to try and run it the whole way, and didn't get it, as we can see.
But how about those tires? How are they feeling for you after 70 laps? I'm sure you definitely don't want to.
Not the greatest, but you know, we had to throw something at the wall as how we were racing that right there, but.
I think that's a fair way to go about it. Well, William, we appreciate you joining us to talk. Do you got any friends, family, sponsors you'd like to thank here since it's your first race with us here?
Just Brandon Wilcox, teammate, friend. I thank him for getting me into this.
Yeah.
So I'll be in here spotting him for the rest of the race.
He looks like he's having himself a pretty good night. So good luck to him, and well, thank you for joining us again tonight. We look forward to seeing you throughout next season.
10-4, and thank you guys.
That was the 9-car William Skinner. Yes, for Goomba Racing with his teammate. He mentioned there, Brendan Wilcox. So let's get back going green flag racing here.
2x2 down the back stretch. Now Andrew's lined up behind Nathan Mann here on the inside row as the iRacing.com pace car pulls off. Barney's getting ready to wave the green flag, and we're back racing at Richmond.
Another great restart.
I don't know if Todd switched lanes before the start-finish line.
Ooh, is that could be a penalty?
If he did, that's a penalty, but I'm not too sure if he did or not. Ooh. Brendan Wilcox tagged the wall just a little bit. Todd is right on the back bumper of Nathan Mann.
Coming off of 4.
Gets a good run off of 4 down the back.
Todd was listening to us here on the broadcast. Oh, no, truth.
No, truth.
I think with the pit lane, the start-finish line being so much earlier, I think that Todd was okay on that.
Okay, good. Because it looked awful close.
Side by side here with 0-1 of Sean Dunaway is this 55 of Truth Hoke. Oh, just going to get loose here. Oh, but still save
nothing,
it.
Bud.
There we go.
Good save. Cold tires, you know. It's
go throw on a pair of field goods on. You'll be all right.
Yep. Man, so easy, though, to do. I'm surprised we haven't had more issues.
Yeah, I'll give him credit.
Coming off the corners tonight.
That's what you get here with the Racers Elite Xfinity Series. 15 drivers out and We only have one out of the race, essentially two with William Skinner. He mentioned there, so him and Woodard out, but all the other 13 still here and all in the lead lap.
Yep. How is Mr. Allen doing?
Actually, Allen might actually be calling it quits himself. He might be getting ready to go prepare for his broadcast. He's got
a race to call. So Allen had a good evening. He stayed out of trouble.
Yeah, it was
that one wreck wasn't his fault, but
no. Actually, Allen was P10 right before that.
Well, it was a good job, Allen.
Yeah, he was running P10 right before he had to come down pit lane. So sixth caution here of the evening. We don't typically have 6 cautions in Racers Elite. That might be what we've had in the playoffs combined.
It's pretty close, maybe all year actually. Maybe Martinsville, but
and that is again nature of Richmond, and then
short tracks in general.
Yeah. But man, Richmond, it's so hard. The tires, you just nowhere you can go where there's grip. There's just no grip anywhere.
No, there is not, especially cold tires. That does not make it easier on these drivers for sure, but they're still putting on a heck of a show for us tonight here on YouTube. So,
and some might ask, well, why not give them, why not make it hot tires? Well, that requires making the track hot, which will then make the cars extremely slick and hard to drive for the entire run. So,
and then we'd be loose all the time. So,
it's just whatever, pick your poison at this point, and
yeah, danged if you do, danged if you don't.
And really, this is the right option to go for because with the cold temperature of the track, it allows for good grip as the run goes.
Oh yeah, and it takes about 15 laps or so to get these tires up to a good temperature to race hard. So, as Alan puts up, time to go dirt racing, guys.
There he is. All right, buddy. Thank you so very much. For those of you, we got time. That one doesn't get started until about 9:30, I think, is what it is. But Alan's a very he likes to make sure he loves the dirt. He likes to make sure he's ready very ahead of time.
Yes, he does.
And here, well, we've got actually 50 to go. So once we go back green, because these caution laps keeps ticking away these laps, we'll probably be about 48 laps to go when we go green.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are racing like it's the last lap every lap, so we should be in for a good finish to the Racers Elite Xfinity Series season tonight.
Oh, and we've not got a really ton of green, because I was worried maybe, going those 70 laps on a run, but we've not had a ton of green flag laps here, so essentially it's going to be maybe 50 laps on the final run, more or less, give or take, so I think they'll be all right. I mean, they're not going to be happy with their tires at that point, but they'll be all right.
I think the longest run we had was 37 laps. And that was the first run after the green flag, so.
That's correct, yeah. Granted, the other one lasted not much less. I think it was, maybe 30 laps?
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe 20. But all right, getting ready to go green flag racing here again. Take us away, Troy Ford. I kind of cut you off a couple of the other times.
I've done it to you too as well, so no worries.
Yeah, that's how we get along here.
iRacing.com. Pace car pulls off pit road as Nathan Mann looks for green flag, and we're racing back here at Richmond. Nathan Mann gets out to a huge jump over the second place position of Todd Slauson with Andrew Theft in third and Michael Bennett running in fourth.
I love that view down right on the bottom.
Looked like Michael's trying to make a move on Andrew on the outside, but didn't work out too well.
Yeah, he's losing a couple of... Well, no, he's not losing a couple spots. He's trying to make it up. I think Odie just got loose there off of 4, but nobody behind him. He got off track, so...
Oh, yep, he's in the grass.
Yeah, he's all right. Gonna keep it green here, though. Doesn't look like... No damage, no. He kept it. He kept it off the wall, so he'll go a lap down here as they come back around, but...
Ooh, Todd gets a little loose coming off 4.
Man, talk about Todd having that short run speed, but maybe Todd just needed some fresh air to front nose of this of his Chevrolet Camaro, because he just put down his fastest lap of the day at 22:23. That was faster than Nathan Mann.
Yeah, I mean, fresh air is king, so it don't matter if it's a short track or a mile and a half. So maybe that's all his car needed. Oh, hold on to it.
Man, Dennis Kane, that was sideways. Wow, Nathan Mann at 22:14 that last time around. He said, I'm sorry, who was faster? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes 26.
Oh, Brandon Wilcox.
Oh, man. Man, every single time we jump to somebody, what is happening? All right.
Wow. Man,
Ooh, some tight racing with the 1. Oh, did he come up just as the 1 came down?
I think he's going for the same real estate right there.
Yeah, I wondered if
I
I think the 1 maybe got loose too.
He maybe got loose, and then the 26, the net code, and
I think the 26 was expecting the 1 to just, kind of merge up to the wall, and as he's doing so, the 1 just got loose at the same exact time.
oh wow. I don't know, is the full moon out here tonight, or?
It's a full moon. It is a full moon, my friend. You are correct. I know that because Marco's Pizza is half off pizza. And,
there you go.
I didn't get it, but I love pizza. So, all right, hold on. Let me go back to the view on the 1 car. Some of these drivers are coming back down pit lane. I actually want to go on board, and we're going to listen on here. Ah, there it is. Got back on the throttle.
Oh, it's just a racing incident,
Yep. He just got back, and even then you heard him. He was trying to feather the throttle at that point. That's all you can ask of a driver. And
that's just hard racing here.
Yeah, so. All right, so Wilcox, I think that does end his night as well. So that'll end him and Skinner's nights.
Yeah.
Just like that. Jesse, you might be definitely finishing with yourself with the top 10 possibly here tonight.
Yeah, screw the 15. We're looking for 10.
Hey, there you go. At this point, put a bumper to a couple other drivers. You might have a top 5.
How many laps to green do we got?
Might be just 1 to green now. We'll see.
If it ain't, we should get Jesse up here.
There we go. I like that. Let's see.
If it's not 1 to go.
Oh, they're getting lined up.
Yep. No?
No. All right, let's go. Go. Can you bring him in?
You bring him in.
Let's see here.
You have the power. I'm
out. Hold on. Let me find him. Where's Jesse? Where's Jesse? There he is. Take it away.
Hey, Jesse, this is Angel and Troy in the booth. You got us, bud?
I do. You got a copy?
I got you, man. We was just talking about you, and, forget the top 15. Let's go for a top 10. How's your car doing tonight?
That sounds a lot better. It's doing good. The tires run out way before the fuel did, though. We weren't really worried about fuel tonight, but these tires, man, once they're gone, you just can't be real aggressive. You got to save them.
Yeah, we've noticed that with a couple of cars tonight. You've got everybody spinning around, but man, you're doing good, keeping it in one piece. So bring her home, top 10, maybe more tonight, bud.
Hopefully, you guys are doing great. Thanks.
Appreciate
good luck,
it, Jesse.
bud.
Good luck. I may have sent him to the wrong one, but I think he was no, that was it. All right, perfect. That was Jesse Fox at number 69, Sunoco Chevrolet. Love this paint scheme.
Yeah, I love those Sunoco's.
I love all these paint schemes, and they all stand out. But ready to be side by side is gonna be Nathan Mann and Todd Slauson. Todd's got some pretty good restarts here to see if he can do something. Gonna go across the Geico restart zone. 39 laps to go here in the Racers Elite Xfinity season, and Nathan Mann with a great restart. But here comes Todd Slauson, and Andrew Teff has got a great run there in the 1.
Yeah, Andrew in the 1 battling coming off a 2 there with Michael Bennett. Side by side is Brendan Hullicutt right behind them.
And Michael Bennett's going to fight hard. He's done a great job on that old tires earlier in the race, allowing him to stay up here so far in the top 5 to use that fresh air and track position. But
yeah, not giving Andrew an inch, that's for sure.
I'll tell you, Todd Slauson's not giving Nathan Mann an inch. Todd was really loose there off of 2, though.
Yeah, you don't want to let that 28 car get too far ahead of y'all.
Yeah, you want to get up there. Go ahead and make him uncomfortable. You know, go force him into a mistake here.
Yeah, if you can.
Well, you think about it. The 22 or the 28, he's not really got anything to lose. So you have to imagine that he might be pushing a little harder than
Yeah.
So I would go up. I would use that exactly. Like, hey, I know he's got a championship one already. He doesn't have anything to lose. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna go ahead and make him feel this.
You have a point. Maybe Todd's trying to regroup himself and go after him.
I say that with no experience in this, but
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been told anyhow. What you should do.
I battled for championship once in iRacing, I can say. There it is. We got a battle here. The 69. You see Jesse Fox said, "All right, fine. I'll go ahead and get that top 10, and we go ahead and try see if I can steal it from Odie." Truth is, that's gonna keep. No, 78 is gonna back off there. Fox is gonna clear him.
Oh, Honeycutt up underneath Michael Bennett moves him up to the 4th position, and we know he has a fast car.
Yeah, he's got well over 200 laps just tonight here at Richmond. So if there's a driver that's got this place figured out by now, it's going to be him here in the closing laps of this race.
Absolutely.
As the top 3 had identical times that last time around. Oh my gosh.
22:34s.
Last time it changed up a little bit there with Nathan Mann being about 10th quicker there. But the 22 and the 98 are driving their wheels off trying to get there. Is another battle here with Truth Hoke and Sean Dunaway.
Yep, for the 8th position here.
Then Lee Campbell trying to set up as well in front.
True, trying to make it outside work for him as he entered turn 1 right here.
And he's going to be able to because he's going to try to pin the 01 behind that 4 of Sean Dunaway. Oh, what a great run there off of 2. Loose, but
not giving up an inch at all, so True still fighting on the outside.
a couple drivers in the wall there off of 4, but that's just all right. Only got 31 laps to go.
Hey, the season's over after tonight.
We start fresh
Checkers
next
or
week.
Rickers.
Exactly. We start fresh next week, everybody.
Yep. Dennis got a little loose.
We say start fresh next week, but when it comes to tempers, those don't ever start fresh.
No, they do not.
That's what makes the start of next season even more fun.
I know, you only have a couple of weeks or a month to forget about things.
Nope, we get to start right back here next week as a 14. He finally got that run to get up under that number 1 car, but the 1's got a great run there off of the turn to stay in front.
Yeah, good outing from Michael Bennett in his first race here tonight with the Racers Elite. Holding in the 5th position.
There's a Honeycutt's now starting to chomp away there on that number 98 in front of him, but even then the 98's starting to chomp away at 22 as well.
Yeah, and the 98 was the quickest of the 4, so well, Nathan's just 100th of a second quicker.
Unbelievable. We're this far into the season, or this many races, and the amount of racing and the great racing that we're getting is just unreal. Even here we go. We're still side by side battles with these drivers. They can't figure it out. Oh, that's loose to 14. Loose. Great save, and that's why he still can't clear for that 4th position that he wants.
A good save. Dennis Kane's going to get a run, it looks like. Peeks the nose of the inside as we enter turn 1.
San Filippo missing out tonight. This will allow Lee Campbell to possibly move into the 4th position in the points. He's looking to hold off Honeycutt as long as he can get back to him. And Lee himself, 10 top 10s on the season, that's a pretty significant number. That's quite a bit of, and
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so matter of fact, 10 top 10s and only 13 starts. So I'd say model consistency there for that number 14.
Pretty good run for the season for Lee Campbell as Dennis Kane and Truth Hoax now battling out for the 7th position.
And a little news for the 14.
Oh, coming too deep.
55 said, I'm trying to get this. I want this position already.
And he gets out. Hard racing here towards the end of the race.
A little news for the 14, I believe, of Lee Campbell. Actually going to be switching numbers for next season, if I'm not mistaken. Moving over to the number 60, actually.
Wow, I have to get used to seeing that number out in the racetrack.
I know. We're so used to calling them by their number sometimes, and I know that, not everybody loves that, but it's just a little easier when you don't want to say their name so repetitively. We have less drivers than a full 40-car field, of NASCAR, but nonetheless, this great racing there, and it looks like Jesse Fox is. Oh, the Ford's going to use his bumper. Oh, wow, that's how you do it right there. He didn't mean to though. That. No, Dennis didn't mean to, but that's how you use a bumper if you wanted to.
Yep. Just move them up the racetrack. Don't wreck them.
Jesse's like, all right, thank you. I'll take both of those.
Jesse up to 8.
Yeah, right where Jesse started. I told you, use the front bumper, Jesse. You probably get a couple more spots. You can get a top 5. Oh my goodness, I just love this. Love the racing we're getting here. So you see now Richard Odie looking to the inside of this 4-car. I was talking with Odie again. One of my good friends that I get to talk with really on a daily basis in our group chat. But I asked him, how you feeling after your first season of Racers Elite? I know you joined a little bit late, but just in time to make a strong run into the playoffs. And he said he's like it's just night and day compared to some of the other leagues that he runs in. One not to mention names, but that it's that their level of respect is just unbelievable amongst drivers here, where in other races it's like he's constantly having to look over his shoulder of, am I going to get run over? And here it's no, I know that the level of respect is there, that we're going to fight hard for this position, and there's nothing that of course you're going to have some tempers flare, but that's racing. I would be worried if you didn't really.
Oh yeah.
But he said it's just it's good racing that you can have with some good quality drivers, and there's long green flag runs they get to enjoy. Richmond's a little bit different, but that's a hard.
It's a short track.
It's a short track, and this track you can hear them. They can't even go full throttle halfway down the straightaways. So
no, it's tough.
But
it's tough coming out of the corners here. But like you said, good clean racing here. I'm a member of the trucks and the next gen. I mean, we race hard, we race clean, but like I said, stuff happens, and we're going to lose a little every now and then, and it's our human side of us, but for the most part, we get over it and move on, as any race driver should.
Oh, Allen is also moving numbers. He will be the number 89 next season. He'll be the 00.
Ah, back to the 00.
Ah, look at that. So, and it looks like Josh Berry, he will be taking over the number 14, actually. That's just announced recently as well, because that just got posted.
Not the Josh Berry, right?
I don't know. No, this one's spelled with a B-A-R-R-Y.
Ah, okay.
That's a different Josh Berry right there. Oh, my goodness. It's John Berry. I can't even read.
Well, that whole conversation was nothing now.
Oh, my gosh. Woo. It's been a long week, everyone. Oh, my goodness.
Starting to pull away from them.
They're starting to pull away here as this long run continues. We'll go back here because this battle for this 9th position just doesn't stop.
Everywhere Dennis Kane has been tonight, he always tags the wall, has been just a battle.
And earlier, you saw where if he truly meant to do that to the 0-1, he would have just gone by and drove away. But he backed off entirely and let the 0-1 gather himself again before he attempted to make the pass again. That was like that. And I've done it, like, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You go over the radio. No, take it. That was on me, and those happen. So.
Sure. Yep. Take it back. Just like you said, you got to give and take. As Todd Slauson is under fire now by Michael Bennett for that 4th position.
Yeah, Todd definitely drove it hard to try to get to that back bumper of that Nathan Mann and try to get past him, maybe to see if he could just get in front of him and hold him off. But those tires are really showing, and I give him credit again. He did not run up front all day long whatsoever, and suddenly he was trying to battle for the lead with just a few laps, on the final restart.
Yep, that's what you need, a couple cautions, some lucky breaks, and, right there in it for, and your car just seems to drive better when you're up front.
Exactly, and he's just, oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. You see the 14, you see how much Lee Campbell backed off.
Yeah, thought about looking on the inside of him.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, I'd have probably done the same thing there, too. I think he was loose at least half the backstretch.
Let's see if we can get an onboard view there of this of the one.
Yeah. Almost the whole entire back stretch.
I didn't hear him lifting much, though. I'll tell you that much. Oh, man, I love it.
That's good. As he gets by, and his dog gets a little.
Oh, no, Lee Campbell and Truth
Truth and
Hope.
Lee get together.
And this is going to set up a late race restart. Man, that was a quick one, too. But all it was, I'll tell you quick, the 14 just came up from front of the 55 and off of the turn.
Lee thought he's clear, and
Yeah. Because essentially the 55 has like a little bit more space, but you can't really go much more than what the 55 is there. So
no, just that's a racing deal. Nothing. Just thought he was clear, and then he, just like he said, by a foot, he wasn't.
yeah, it's almost there, but definitely not.
It don't take much either.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Nothing. Oh, he was clear for a second. I
mean, look at that picture right here says it all.
But guess what? It's 12 to go. Truth was not lifting.
Nope, it's go time now. But I'm pretty sure Lee wouldn't be too upset with that move. But as all of our leaders have hit pit road.
I assume maybe Odie's coming down pit lane here, or
yeah.
Odie said, "Yeah, I'll go get a lap lead."
I was looking forward to see him bottom them off here with
I was
10 to go.
I was kind of hoping it would because it's only going to be about 5 laps to go, if anything, maybe 6. So
yeah, I mean you
gotta go to restart. You're the control car.
You was running an 11th. Why not try it? What's the worst thing that happen? You lose all your positions, and you're back to where it was before the caution came out.
Knowing Odie, he'd probably be scared of wrecking the field. That's the last thing he wants.
It does make you nervous sometimes when you start running up front.
Especially on old tires.
Oh, yeah. I always thought about wheel spin. I've done that before.
Hell, I've wrecked the field from the start. I'll admit it. I've done it before.
I've downshifted in the first one time, and I think it's the 87s at North Wilkesboro. I was third. I downshifted the first and just spun it around. I'm like, oh, that's rookie stuff.
It was early on in the next gens. I know I started the league, very, very early on with it, and we were at Vegas. I was excited for this race. On a restart, the only time I have had access to an H pattern shifter because I was at a friend's house because I had no internet. So I went to a friend's house to go race, and he had an H pattern for his Gran Turismo, G29, I think it was. And I went to go shift like normal, and I drive a manual for my daily anyway, so I went to go shift like normal, and then boom, blew the engine on the restart. In front of the, I was restarting like 5th too, but luckily I only got hit from behind, and I got sent to the inside, and nobody else got wrecked. So. All right, I'm done embarrassing myself. Let's go green here. iRacing.com pace car down pit lane through the Geico restart zone. We've got 6 laps to go here in the Xfinity race.
Oh, Andrew!
He sent it.
He sent it hard in turn 1.
Is it I was gonna say he's got a good run off of 2, but he just drove the wheels off of it, and
yep.
Well, Todd made it through, but look at Dennis up here. He'll make it through. We'll see some drivers get their positions back from when the caution came out. This is pretty plain and simple, though. We'll put the turn 2 exit here, everyone.
It's go time, and you got to go.
I thought more drivers actually may have had gotten damage from that, but I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
I really thought more. Oh, no, Jesse Fox, he had a slam on the brakes to avoid it, and I think that's minimal damage, if any, but that was the only way he was going to avoid just T-boning someone.
That's just, Andrew's going for it. Wants that win. And unfortunately, the tires didn't want to help him out during next caution.
No, the tires did not grip as they needed. So we're definitely gonna have a green white checkered here to go to restart.
Got Michael Bennett running second, Todd Slauson third, Dennis Kane fourth. Wow, Lee Campbell fifth. Jesse Fox up to sixth. Look at that. He's gonna go for a top 5.
What did I say? Oh man, I love this.
Yeah, you got Truth there in 7th. Andrew with a new car and probably new tires, so watch out for him driving through the field.
And let's see what Michael Bennett can do here. His fastest lap is a 22:23, so it's by no means a slow one.
No, not slow by no means. Not even a little less than a tenth slower. So
yeah, I'd say that's top 5 speed all day for him.
in his first race with Racers Elite tonight, that'd be a good way to outrace the champion of the season and beat him for a win in your first race.
Yeah, how was your first race in Racers Elite? I guess I beat the guy that was on a 4-race win streak, and he's a champion, and 7 wins this season.
Yeah, I broke the streak. It's all right.
Everybody was thanking me after the race. That's all fun. That's all fun because I'm a sore loser, so I like to joke about it. All right, take us away. Let's see if this is going to be our final green-white checkered here.
We'll see.
Only got 2 attempts.
Yep. Nathan Mann brings them to turn 3. The iRacing.com pace car is going to be pulling off the pit road. Is waiting for Barney to wave the green flag. And here we are racing at Richmond with 2 laps to go as Nathan Mann's already checked out from the Todd Slauson and Michael Bennett. Here they go into turn 1.
Okay, they're going to make it through here. Looks overall pretty clean. Nathan says, I just want to see that white flag.
Oh, look at this racing back.
Oh, they're wrecking. No! I don't know if the white flag came out first. The white flag came out first according to my live timing by only... I'm showing here by...
Oh, wow.
By less than a second. But... I'm showing 3 up to go again, so it...
we might be...
Yeah, live timing will only show it within a second of a difference, but of course, that might be the threshold that iRacing has to allow it to be at...
Whoa,
matter of fact, it's within 8,500th of a second.
So we're getting another restart, it looks like.
I think we're gonna get another restart here. Yeah, we're absolutely gonna get another restart because we don't have a checkered flag out here. So
what happened?
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go ahead and see what happened. There was a caution, right? That's what we're talking about. Oh my goodness! It's Todd Slauson.
Todd Slauson.
Oh, I assumed it was further back.
Oh.
Let's go to the rear chase here.
Gets loose.
And then Netco does the rest too, because this is still a good foot. Oh, Jesse. Oh man.
Just got loose and then came up the track, and unfortunately the one car Michael Bennett was there.
That's a good deal of drivers right there. Now we have Michael Bennett, Richard Odie, Sean Dunaway.
Andrew's back up to 5th. Lee Campbell 6th.
This is
Well, way to end the season.
Well, okay, just to put this into perspective, remember everyone, your top 6 has not won a race this season. Top 7 has not won a race this season. Oh, I mean, aside from Nathan Mann.
Yeah,
sorry, from second to 7th. has not won a race this season. So
The
we're gonna
gloves
have
are off.
the gloves are off. So it's the final race of the season, and okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. If I have an opportunity to dump Nathan, I'm gonna dump you, Nathan. The championship, you've won it already. If I have a chance to win the race, I'm winning the race. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my mentality. That's not everyone's mentality, but that's my mentality. But I'm not saying that's the healthy one either.
So you might get moved a little bit, but
I'm not
so good.
gonna be SVG and say I'm gonna do it fairly.
Yeah,
No, I will. I will do it fairly, but still.
but he's been so good on these restarts as a leader.
Yeah, can you get to him? All right. iRacing.com pace car. There's the Geico restart zone. We're green flag racing. What a great restart for Michael Bennett, though. He's going to be close enough to get there to use the bumper if he can use... he just couldn't rotate the corner well enough.
Nope. It's a little loose there off the corner as Sean Dunaway passes Richard Odie for that third position.
Now here comes Teft to the outside of Odie. White flag, it is official this time around. As long as Nathan Mann can keep it in one piece himself.
Oh, Richard Odie's fighting back on the inside for that third position.
Yeah, he is. Doesn't matter here. Give it to him. 5 wins in the playoffs, 8 total. Nathan Mann, your champion. And he's going to do it in dominating fashion to finish the season. Unreal. Michael Bennett in his debut going to finish in second. And Sean Dunaway with a nice recovery there in third.
Swept the playoffs. Wow.
That's how you how you do it as a champion right there.
Yeah, just called him smoke.
Right, tell me about it.
I mean, remember what Tony Stewart did that one year?
Oh my goodness, unreal. It was 5 with those, right?
Yep.
Unreal.
Burn all the rubber off tonight, bud.
You earned this one.
Yep, blow it up.
That'll be Sean Dunaway's 8th top 5 of the season. Puts him third. And Richard Odie, actually, his 4th top 5 of the season.
Really? Wow. Good job, Richard Odie.
He's only got 5 top 10s on the season. 4 of them are top 5. I was not kind of expecting that one. Yeah, that's
I'd blow it up, Nathan.
Yeah, we're watching him blow it up here. All right, let's bring him on in. All right, Nathan, we're seeing you burn it down. Go ahead and blow it up if you got to do it. But here it is. Welcome to being a Racers Elite Champion for the Xfinity Series. And my goodness, in dominating fashion, as Troy said, we're going to start nicknaming you Smoke.
Wow. I'm at a loss for words, guys. I don't even know. I really... I knew I'd done enough. I really just needed to show up tonight, but I really didn't think I had the pace to keep up with these guys. I knew they had a lot of speed. I got into the session. I was way off the pace. Just could not figure out what they were doing. But we survived, made a couple moves, saved our stuff, and here we are. It's unbelievable.
I think that tonight exemplifies what being a champion truly is, and and proof for everyone out there. Of course, the congratulations pouring in, Nate. But overall, it's just that you said it exactly. You didn't have the pace that, in reality, you have had all season long, and you were able to simply survive the chaos that is entirely uncommon for a Racers Elite race and still come out on top. So you did everything was different, thrown at you, and you still came out on top with the victory. So I think that proves just right there that the champion was in the right hands. Granted, I think the 4 wins previous on the playoffs would also do so.
Yeah, forget about the other 4 wins. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. This season's just been crazy for me, honestly. I mean, I feel like when I started iRacing a couple of years ago, I picked up on how to have some pace pretty early, but then it was like, okay, but after 10 laps now I'm falling to the back, right? And now it was like, okay, well, how do I keep that pace? And I don't know. I feel like personally, I feel like I've grown a lot this season, and I feel like the results have started to show, as the season's gone on, and I just couldn't be more excited about it, guys.
And of course, just capping this one off does also mean that you did not finish outside of the top 10 in any of your 14 races this season. And also means, yes, you did get to surpass the halfway winning more than half of the races on the season itself. So, Nathan, in reality, we of course, with all those wins, I have to say that you probably wouldn't have had all of them either if maybe your teammate Logan had been able to race the entire season, as well as I think overall a lot of things just really worked out in a way that, again, not taking away from the wins, but like you said, in the days like today where things shouldn't have worked in your favor, you found a way to make it work.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, like you said, it's definitely better to be lucky than good, but the way I think about it, when you're lucky, you better be good. So, I mean, you better have it if you're going to have that luck behind you when it happens. But yeah, like you said about Logan, great racer, got a lot of great pace. I think I'm 100% agree with you. If he could have made it to more of the season, I think we'd have had a real championship battle on our hands, Hamilton Rosberg edition. So it's, yeah, I wish he could have been around more, but I definitely appreciate his support and everything throughout the whole season.
And this is an overall, you had an average running position of just 3.0 for the entire season. So I think that's just overall showed a pretty good pace for you here. So, Nathan, Troy, I'm sure. Let me go ahead and give you a moment to at least thank our congratulate our champion before we let him thank all of his friends and families and sponsors.
Yeah, man, what a great season you had. I mean, it's been a pleasure watching you just win week in and week out. I mean, the way you ended the playoffs, man, 5 wins in a row. I mean, it smokes your name you're getting from me. So sorry about that, but it's sticking with you. So, but now the season's over. What's your plans for next year?
Not sure yet. Trying to work out my race schedule for the upcoming seasons and anything else like that. So just trying to play it by ear. I'll definitely still be around, at least with at a minimum with the single event stuff that Andrew hosts every once in a while. So I'm not gonna go too far away, but still deciding kind of what I want to do for next season.
I think that sounds like a pretty good plan. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. You got at the very least a week to be here, the champion. And of course, entire next season to be the most recent champion. So go ahead, Nathan. Start thanking your friends, family, sponsors. You got plenty of them, of course, here in the YouTube chat as always. Coming out in droves to, of course, to celebrate and congratulate you.
Yeah, thank you guys for broadcasting a great season. Definitely want to thank my family, my parents, my wife, my friends as well for all the support. I mean, it's unbelievable, guys. Like, I just cannot believe I put it together for a whole season. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but just thank you to everybody that supports me. It seriously means more than you know.
Man, we love it. Thank you again, Nathan, and we'll see you next time.
Yep, thanks, guys.
All right, perfect. Here it is, our second place finisher of the evening here, and Michael Bennett in his debut for the Racers Elite Xfinity Series. Michael, what a way to have a debut, if not just almost win the race.
Yeah, I just joined the other night, but it was a rough race for me. I don't usually race that way, but it just seemed like everything was all. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I just hope that things, when I join next time, it's a little bit better and stuff. That's all.
Well, from here, Michael, we have season starts up right next week. Kind of get started really pretty quick. So if you have to have one race in one season to race, I guess it's pretty nice that the next season starts off pretty quick as well, so you can kind of get right into the groove.
Yeah, I hope I can make it every Wednesday. That's my goal, but. Sorry, I had something going on in my headset there, so I couldn't really quite hear you before. It was kind of distracting. But yeah, for my first race here, finishing second was good. I took a little tire strategy in that last pit stop and see if it was going to work. But it just seemed like, Richmond, you're loose off the corners. A few laps to go. I'm holding on. Everybody else is, and some unfortunate people coming across my nose. I don't want to ruin their race or their season, but hopefully clean slate next week. I don't know where we race, but hopefully this series is pretty fun.
Oh, Michael, you gotta go ahead and jump onto the Sim Racing Media Network. Go check out our YouTube channel. Check out all the races, of course, being broadcasted here with us every Wednesday, where we've had a lot of fun racing. We kind of had some fun, joking about it here today, but there's been some great racing here all season long. The Richard Odie finishing 4th there is one of my good friends that I invited over, so and he's stuck it around. So I think that you'll be enjoying yourself here next season. But nonetheless, we thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you have some nice success as well next season. Clearly, you do have some speed as well, so we look forward to being able to talk to you more. I'm sure you have some friends, families, any sponsors maybe you'd like to thank before we let you go celebrate this podium finish.
No, just my family for letting me come down, take time away from them to race and have a little fun at the end of the night. So just my family for right now. But I appreciate you guys, appreciate this league, and looking forward to it.
All right, that was our second place finisher, and Troy, let's take it away here with our third place finisher here, Sean Dunaway.
Hey, Sean, this is Angel and Troy in the booth. You got us?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Well, top three's not too shabby of a night here at Richmond at a short track. So tell us how your race went for you tonight.
It theoretically shouldn't have gone as good as it did. Yeah, for some reason I just didn't have speed and felt like I was getting ran over a lot of the times just because I couldn't find the right line. But luckily all those cautions came out and got back up to third at the end there.
Yeah, you had I think everybody in the field tonight had an eventful night, but you've had a good season this year, so Richmond's a tough track to race on. How did it feel out there when the tires would eventually go away on you?
Yeah, the first couple laps, it's very slick. You just have to watch out on your brakes. Don't overdrive the corners, that's for sure. I would say probably like 5 to 10 laps in, the car actually feels really good and like everything feels stable. You're getting out of the corners really well, but just like after that, it just gets really tight on you, and you just have to really baby the corners after that. So I think that's where I was getting stuck. I think was the long run, just trying to not get so tight.
Yeah, Richmond's a fun track, but also it can be a pain in the butt for you if you ain't got your car hooked up, which obviously you did finish coming in third. I mean, looking back on the season, are you ready to start the new season next week?
Yeah, for sure. We had a lot of top fives. It seemed like I was pretty consistent this season. Unfortunately, I had to miss some races due to work and vacations and stuff, but hopefully I can get as many races in this next season and be a competitor out there for sure again.
Oh yeah, you gotta do what your family and take your vacations. You had 8 top 5s this year and 12 top 10s, so not a bad season.
Tied for second for top 5s, actually.
Yep.
Oh hey, that's always good.
So that's not a bad season, my friend. We enjoyed calling your races from up here in the booth. And before we let you go, is anybody you want to thank? Friends, family, teammates?
Yep. Yeah, I want to thank you guys at the booth. Want to thank my wife, my mom, my stepdad always for watching, and then my cats for trying to ruin my races.
Yes, my cat stayed in the other room away from me.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, my friend. Well, enjoy your evening. Take a couple of days off, and we'll kick this series back up again next week.
Yep. See you guys later.
All right, and just over there double checking for Jesse. Jesse, actually, you finished 8th last week at New Hampshire too, but you finished 4th at Nashville earlier this year. So you don't forget about the top 5 you had there earlier this year as well.
Yeah, considering he just wanted a top 15 tonight, I'm sure he'd take top 8 every day of the week.
It's back-to-back top 8s. Great way to finish off the season for him.
Yeah, and he finished 6th in the points.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go. All right. Let's. Actually, I don't know if this is gonna allow me to bring up the grid now. Where's the results? Let's see. All right, there it is. Nathan Manigan winning his 8th race here of the season, 5th in a row. Michael Bennett in 2nd. Sean Dunaway in 3rd. Richard Odie with his, we mentioned his 4th top 5 of the season. I was just checking out tracks that those were at Talladega, Auto Club, Martinsville, and Richmond. So very odd mix of tracks too.
Hey, it works.
Andrew Teff there would finish in 5th. Brandon Honeycutt in 6th. Lee Campbell in 7th. Jesse Fox would finish in 8th, we just mentioned. Truth Hope, great speed tonight, would finish in 9th, unfortunately. Todd Slauson there as well in the top 10. Dennis Kane finished 11th. Brendan Wilcox, he had some good speed as well, running top 5 quite a bit. Before he would get involved in an incident and be, of course, out of the race in his debut. Alan Bergen, our own, having to head out. That one's getting ready to get started now, so once you are done listening to my voice, you can go over and listen to Alan. Calling a dirt race. Trevor Woodward in 14th. William Skinner in 15th. Melton and Hinton did not start tonight's race. Troy, it's the end of the season already.
It's the end of the season. Can't believe it. Seems like it just started.
I know, but guess what? It's gonna seem like it just finished last week. When we start next week too.
Yeah, we'll be at Michigan for the first race of the new season. So
yes, we
be a
will
fun
be.
race it could be.
As we finish this up here again, we mentioned that we'll be back next week at Michigan for the, of course, next gens. They will finish up tomorrow night at Atlanta, except it's going to be the old Atlanta.
Old Atlanta. I know. I'm looking forward to that. I've done some practice laps, so tires are going to be huge.
Well, we wish you luck there. Wish everyone luck and hope you have a great race again. Those of you, don't forget tomorrow night, championship race for the next gens at Atlanta. The old one, they're going to be slipping and sliding in the battle for that championship, but they're going to be slipping and sliding right now in a few minutes. You just jump over and watch Alan for Roughnecks debut, their season 1 of their pro late model dirt series. Getting started here in just a few minutes. Troy, thank you so very much. It's been a genuine pleasure to have a broadcast partner for all season long.
Oh, I'm sure it has, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I can't wait to keep on calling these races with you on every Wednesday night.
Sounds good. We look forward to it as well. Thank you so much again, everybody. Have yourselves a great evening. Again, we get started back next week. As the trucks get started next Tuesday as well, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Start back new season next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday as well. So don't forget to check them out on Tuesday nights. And there's a couple of things that Racers Elite has going on here, whether that's Fridays, Saturdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, almost every night of the week. So check them out. But thank you again, everybody, for a great season. We will see you next week. Have a great night.